Thanks for stopping by Celebrity Cars. You're checking out this 1995 Hummer H1. It's tan. It's seen the wilderness, folks. We will be, right now what I'm doing is walking like a 10-foot around the vehicle so you can get an overall look at what this Hummer's got going on. I'll spend my time making sure that the camera's in focus so you can see everything clearly. We'll start it up, we'll go for a drive. And one of my main jobs here are to pick some vehicles apart so you're not shocked once it arrives at your door. You know, like, unless you want to, you know, right now people don't want to hop on an airplane. Maybe you don't want to go out, but you're looking for a new toy. So I'm going to attempt a virtual walk around, try and acknowledge everything that you would be looking at as if you were here. But what I'm doing is going over the overall condition. I'll tell you right now that it runs great. It drives great. It's nice and smooth. It seems to have all of its components, but it does have some wear. You know, multiple water stains, particularly in the glass. Some weathered signals. Some small rock trips. Some small breaks in the fiberglass. This corner of the vehicle encountered something at some point. Did some cracking and some splitting up here. It's all there, folks. Nothing is particularly broken as far as the lenses are concerned. They seem to all work. But to not waste any time, this broke. Okay, so this is one of the latches to hold the hood down. Unfortunately, it broke on us. I would presume some kind of dry rot took effect onto this piece right here, and therefore is broken. So, wanted to let you know that. We'll put that back up there. And while we're at it, there's some pins down here that I have a feeling that in the next couple of days we'll get some replacement pins to make sure that this stays on safe and secure, obviously while you're driving. So this Hummer does need some assistance if you want it to look like a show Hummer. If you'd like to use it, well, heck, it's ready to go with just a couple of things that need to be addressed on it. The tires are all in great shape. The inflatable system works good. Once again, like I said, I'm gonna spend some time here so you can just see some of the abrasions that I'll call it on this Hummer. But overall, for what it is and what it's used for, it's in good condition. It's got some extra lights on it. There is a hair, you know, so a little bit of surface rust going on here and there. We're over on the driver's side, folks. I'm gonna work my way back down the driver's side. Let's look at the glass. The glass and these reflections, it looks pretty good, but if you could see as I slowly cruise by, you can see some water stains that have accrued on the glass. It's not major. It's not like you can't see out of it. Obviously, we can see in real well. The reflection's nice, but there are plenty of water stains on the glass. This would be the worst spot here as far as the water stains are concerned on this side view mirror. I'm pretty sure your favorite detailer and some patience and time can get most of these watermarks out of all these doors and their windows. Here is the rear driver's side wheel. We'll get up into the wheel cavity so you can see what's going on. Got a little bit of rust on some of the exhaust pipes and such, but it's you know, not devastating rust where it's going to fall apart tomorrow. It's a Hummer, folks. The lens is all back here, real nice. The rear bumper is complete. No bangs in it, no backing into anything. Let's look underneath the rear end while I'm here. Okay. While I'm back here, this back door opens up, which it doesn't. I'll get the keys and we'll conquer that in just a moment. Thank you for your patience. The carpet seems to be in decent shape back here. The windows are slightly tinted. Headliners seems to be nice and complete. Maybe a small hole right there. Oh no, that's just a button or a screw. But once again, the carpet back here is in fair, good condition. Seems that this was down to protect the carpet. And did a nice job of doing that. Okay. Lots of space back here. All right. I'm gonna leave that open for some light for when I open the other doors. Let's work our way over to the passenger side. Got a little bit of sunlight coming in through the skylight so you can see a little clearer here of the color of the car. What it would look like in the sunlight. There you go, it's pretty good. Once again, folks, this is a Hummer. It's loaded with little chips. Environmental use. The front windshield, while we're up here, seems to be in very nice shape. I would believe it probably has a very small water stains, but I don't see any major cracks or any major chunks out of the windshield. We'll look at the driver's side once we get over there. Currently on the passenger side. Aside from a small scratch here, small abrasion there, the passenger side looks pretty good. Nothing major to point out. No big dents, no dings, no major scratches over here. Just some normal wear and tear that you can clearly see in the video. If I see something bad, just so you know, I will hone in on it so you can get a good look. This side mirror is in good shape. Minimal watermarks over here. Okay. This side is complete. Okay, holds down the engine. hood. And your front driver's side tire. Once again, good shape. All the bolts. Tires in good condition. We did not look at the rear passenger side tire. While we're in here, let's just look in here so you can get an idea what it looks like inside of some of these wheel wells. All right. Let's work our way back up to the front. I only kind of sort of passed by on it, so let's get a little more into detail. These bright fluorescent lights work really well. They are functioning. And one more look at that damaged front driver's side. Okay, and while we're here, let's go down and look underneath a bit. And once again, back over here to the driver's side windshield as promised. No nicks. And get a good look at the overall hood paint, which is in fair condition. Okay, let's open up some doors. Get some light in here so you can see well. I'll spin around and get them all open while I'm at it. I left these rear doors open. Your gas tank while we're here. Normal. Okay. All right. Let's start over here on the passenger side. It's your passenger side door. Some cracks in the plastic up here and crack around the door lock. They're minor, but they're there. The rest of the door panel is in very nice shape. It's nice and clean around it. Okay, and we work our way into the passenger side. This, as you can see, spent some time hunting. Some leftover packs in here. Get you ready to go. It seems it's not super easy to get these seat covers off. Let's get a look at this seat cushion here. It seems that these were covered to keep these seats nice, and they certainly look nice to me. So there's like a black leather seats in here. They've got some safari, if you will, seat covers on them. They look also ready to wear. Center console. And there's your passenger side. Getting in. Under the passenger side seat. Carpet's in good shape. Let's move on to the back seat of the passenger side. Once again, we have a little bit of a crack here in the door panel, a little crack in this door panel. But the panel in general is in fair shape. Here's your back seat carpet. Doing my best to let the phone, the camera sit for a moment so it'll focus clearly and give you particular color that we've got going on here. This rear seat is just as pretty as the passenger seat. No rips, no stains, very soft, very nice. As far as those safari packs, if you will, some extra storage in here. Pretty cool. Some more interior condition here. These vast planes of plastic and leather and buckles and compartments. This is in good condition. Cleaner than expected. Shoot up to look at the headliner up here. It's in very good condition. Actually, got some broken piece here. Once again, you're looking at a Hummer, a 1995. Okay, I'm gonna leave these doors open, work my way back around to the driver's side. Could do here for the first time. Okay. Once again, the door's nice and clean. I don't see any cracks in the paneling over here. Okay, a minor one there just showed up in my eyesight. There we go. Got another one, little one here. Okay. But at first glance, there's no big marks on them. There's no stains. Surprisingly cleaner than I thought. Okay, let's start to work our way into the driver's side compartment. And got a little bit of a piece of tape here that looks like carbon fiber, but it's not. It's just tape, not really sure. Here's your carpet on the driver's side. I'm going to say that the carpet's in good shape and it just might need a little extra cleaning at some point. Here's your driver's side, also covered. I'm gonna stick my hand under here instead of pulling this all apart to see if I feel any scratches or rips or tears. I do not. It feels lovely. I would presume that underneath these seats as well are in excellent shape since they seem to have been covered for a very long time. All the headrests look good. Okay, I'm gonna hop in here and do my best to show you what's going on the dashboard. See all the different options that this Hummer has and what gauges it came with. It's the speedometer and the current miles. Again, a little difficult to see. But this is fairly nice in here. I do see some abrasions off to my right that I will share with you, but other than that, we seem to have a nice tan location here of interior, if you will. Here's your park brake to engage heavy four-wheel drive and your normal driving over here. There is an air conditioning system in here, There's also an entertainment system in here, and seems to be some sort of CB radio, which I am not sure if any of these things function or not. We're going to look into that in a couple minutes once we fire this up. This is the area here. I'm going to back up so you know where it is. That has some scratches going on. They're not major. They could be possibly taken off for the most part, but I think these are kind of ripped into the paneling here. So that's there. Got a lockbox here that is locked. There you have it. Now there are lots of photographs on this vehicle that you'll see on our site, and engine size, all that stuff, all the extras that come along with it. You can look that up in the description on our site. Once again, all these seats are in fine condition. Okay, be patient with me for just a moment. I'm gonna lower the front grate, we're gonna undo the hood cover, and we're gonna take a look at the motor. If all goes well with one hand. We'll be right back, folks. We'll take a look at the motor. Thanks for checking out this Hummer. All right, we got the hood up. I'm going to slowly move the camera along, maintain its focus, so you can see everything going on in here. Two brand new batteries. Okay. Get a look at the hood again at this angle as we work our way over to the other side of the engine compartment. Looks like we have a broken windshield washer fluid container. And let's take a look underneath the hood. And it looks like the underside of the hood of a Hummer. Okay, you've seen the interior, you've seen the exterior, you've seen the engine compartment. Let's hear it run. So I'm going to turn the key. I'm going to wait for the wait light to go out. Turn the key. All right, let's go look at the engine. Let's turn on some lights. Let's hit the air conditioning button now and see what we come up with. We'll let that run for a moment. Make sure it's nice and cold. All right. Let's go listen to the exhaust system. Are nice and bright, much brighter in person than they are standing here over the video camera. We have fully functioning lights all the way around. We'll find out how well the air conditioner works once we get rolling. Okay, be right back. Welcome back to this 1995 Hummer H1. We're going to go for a quick ride. As promised, I turned the air conditioner on. We've given it a couple minutes and it's starting to cool off okay. It's not freezing cold, but it does have air conditioning, okay? It might need a recharge. My foot's on the gas pedal. We're cruising at about 5 miles an hour. I'm going to accelerate some more. I'm just in drive. You've already seen all the gauges. They all seem to work well. I've got oil pressure, I've got voltage, I've got temperature, and I've got a working gas tank as well as a speedometer. So I'm cruising along right now at about 20 miles an hour. This is a very smooth ride. I'm in drive, and we're doing just fine here. The air conditioning is once again not cold, but it is cooling off the interior. I'm going to put my foot on the brake for the first time. Very smooth. My brake pedal's not wobbling around. This is a surprisingly smooth ride. My foot's back on the gas. We have not really exceeded 20 miles an hour yet, but so far, very smooth ride. Okay, my foot's on the brake. I'm going to accelerate and get this thing going. I'm still in normal overdrive. There's first gear, there's second gear. Very smooth. There's third gear. And here's overdrive. If I take my hands off the wheel, I'm very confident that this goes very straight without even touching it. My foot's back on the brake. We got up to about 40 miles an hour. My right turn signal's on. It's showing me that it's working great. Once I make this right-hand turn, we'll use the left real quick. You already saw that the lights are all operational outside in the showroom portion of the video. I've got my left turn signal on, and I
do not see the blinker signal for a left-hand turn, but I hear it. I just don't see it. My foot's back on the gas. We got an RPM gauge here that seems to be working really well. And all those, it has some bumps and bruises, as we've seen in the entire condition of this Hummer. It's actually pretty darn good. I'm going to apply the park brake. I'm going to put it back in drive for just a moment, a light moment. Yes, the park brake works very, very well. I'm in park. That's it, folks. Thanks for checking out this 1995 Hummer H1. It runs and drives real nice. It just has a couple extra bruises and bumps that I've already showed you. Call us anytime, 702-818-1031. We hope you like it.